This is part 18 of my Can I Be a Model series, where you send me your photos and I, Model Scout, tell you whether or not I think you could be a model. This is Jonas. He's 19 years old, 6'1", based in Miami. Buckle up, because this is going to be a ride. This guy definitely has the features, bone structure, eyes, lip, and jawline that you would see in a fashion model. And he has the height. But I'm not actually convinced that he could be a model. And here's why. I don't know how many other people can discern this when looking at people's photographs, but I know how to tell when males are balding from their photos or thinning, beginning the process of hair loss. I'm using Jonas as an example, not just because he asked, but also because I think this is a really important case study for every male out there to understand what thinning hair looks like and what it registers to someone like me who's an expert in hair loss prevention. As you can see, his hair is very, very fine and thin, and I already know that it's the beginning stages of hair loss. I already know that it's the beginning stages of male pattern baldness. Now, unfortunately, having thin hair or just balding or having a receding hairline, especially at 19 years old, just completely eliminates him from being able to do modeling long term. Now, his face card is insane. He has amazing bone structure, eyes, eyebrows, all of that stuff, but those hair genes can be so unforgivable, unfortunately. And also, another thing that's rarely ever discussed when it comes to male modeling in the fashion industry is chest hair and body hair on males. If I'm being honest, I don't actually think I've ever really seen male models with a lot of body hair. I'm not saying that agencies will reject you if you have body hair. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I just know that based off of observations and based off of what I've scouted, most of these males just don't have that much hair all over their body. If you do see it, it's more in the commercial space, but he has a fashion face, and this is where we have a problem, where you might have a fashion face with a commercial body, and that can just ruin everything for you. Here's another picture of him where you could see his face card, but the hair is thinning, and I can tell there's also just a lot of body hair going on, and you guys can't expect that the fashion industry is going to embrace what's natural to people. Balding is natural. Having body hair is natural. Having facial hair is natural. Aging is natural. But you're requiring for an industry that literally puts up people in their prime to sell products, and it makes sense. I would, you would as well. The only way that I really see a shot for him is if he some way is able to regrow back the density in his hair, which there are treatments you can do. There's microneedling, minoxidil, and finasteride, but his type of hair loss seems very aggressive if he's already this thin at age 19, so I don't know how much luck he's gonna have fighting it off and keeping it at bay. If he's able to bring back a lot of his hair density and maybe drop his body fat percentage low and waxing off the chest hair, maybe there is a chance for him to be a fashion model because he does have a solid face card. But then you kind of have to ask, at what cost? Like, what cost do you have to change so much about yourself in order to be accepted by an industry that underpays people? Which goes into what I tell people all the time. Fashion and doing modeling, it's not that serious, you guys. If you have the look for it and you're ready to go because you don't have to make all these modifications, then go for it. But if you have to take drastic measures, doing things that remove a lot of things that's natural to you, then I don't know that it's worth it. If you were to take my suggestions, I definitely see him being an 8-9 on the Bale scale. But as it stands right now, I would put him at a 1 and just encourage him to pick a different career path. But what do you guys think of him? Do you agree with my assessment, or do you think that the industry will accept him based off of his current look as he currently is? Let me know in the comments below. If you want me to review you, you must be following me on Instagram and DM me 4 of your images and write, "Can I be a model?" If your hair is thinning or you think you're going bald, I did make a video back in 2023 where I teach you how to prevent this from happening. There's no reason why any model should ever be going bald in today's world. Watch this video.